Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we will be speaking about why crypto influencers are always seemingly wrong with the markets, right? They say one thing, oh, we're going to the moon, it goes down. Once we've gone down, they start saying, oh, it's over, boys, the bull run's done. And what do you know, we start pumping up again. We're well over 92,000 again. We did reach even almost 95,000. So what I want to talk about is why these people are seemingly wrong all the time, why people even seem to follow them after they've called all these things wrong, and just be going through it in general, right? So what we've seen lately is a massive period of uncertainty with Bitcoin. So over the past month, we were just kind of chopping sideways here. And then eventually we did end up dumping during February, and March hasn't been the greatest either, to be honest. But aside from this pump about the Bitcoin strategic reserve and everything like that. However, let's just talk about all these people that are key opinion leaders in the space and how they were just talking about how the market was over for the last couple of months. It is so detrimental to listen to people that seemingly haven't even been in a bull run before. It absolutely boggles my mind. I'm not sure whether they're doing it specifically for clicks, because we have had our fair share of trying to get views, right? That's what you're doing on YouTube. You want as many people to see your content as possible. That's fine. We've had some clickbait titles there. However, unironically, watching some of their videos, they are calling for the top, saying it's all over, everything. Oh, altcoins are down 70, 80%. It's completely over, this and that, right? I'm not going to be naming any names in particular. Yes, you've probably seen the thumbnail of this video has Alex Becker. But funnily enough, he's one of my favorite influencers in the space. He doesn't claim to know where Bitcoin is going. He doesn't claim to know where the price is going. He simply is stating that the odds are about 50-50. But if we win 10, 20, 30, possibly 50x or more our money, right? That's kind of his thesis on it. That's why I absolutely love his thought out principles. He's made money in previous bull runs. In fact, I made a lot of my money due to some of his calls in last bull run. So, you know, he knows his stuff. However, there's always this side of crypto which are complete pseudo intellects, act like they know about trading, and we don't even have proof they've made money in crypto at all, right? And it just boggles my mind seeing these channels talk about how it's over as if they haven't been through a crypto bull run before. I'm like, what planet are these people on? Bitcoin historically goes through 20 to 30, even more percent pullbacks on the way up during a bull run. We've got more and more reasons than ever than any other bull run in the past to be bullish, and people are still bearish. I mean, we've got the ETFs, we've got more approval in the world in general. We've got Trump in presidency, right, being pro-crypto and everything like that. I understand the price movements haven't reflected that right now. Then we've got the Bitcoin strategic reserve, which is what caused this pump right now. There's so many reasons to be bullish in crypto, and so many people are spreading FUD as if that's their first cycle. Like, a bunch of meme coins and AI coins got obliterated. That's fine. Meme coins, they're no stranger to getting smashed in the market. AI coins, maybe they retrace more than people would have initially thought, but people are taking profits on coins that they don't see longevity in. Nothing more than that, right? The whole outlook on crypto hasn't changed in general. Bitcoin is 92,000, guys. What are we talking about? Why was there so much bearish sentiment? Yes, I understand in the moment it's not great, right? We talked about that on the channel. There wasn't much to talk about. Just keep stacking your ones that you have high conviction in. But to think it's just completely over and get tricked once again when there's so much data and on-chain metrics to support that most of this is just manipulation. Binance selling, other exchanges just selling off, right? Wintermute, all that garbage. And it's just like, how do you not join the dots together and go, this is obvious manipulation? If they get buy-in prices that are $20,000 less than what the all-time high was, 110,000, they start buying in at 79,000. Actually, that's more than a $30,000 drop, right? With the amount of Bitcoin they're looking to buy, they are saving millions, hundreds of millions of dollars. Of course, they're going to cause massive FUD in a market that's not completely regulated. Of course, you saw all these scams going on, people that are taking advantage of the current state of the market. There's loopholes around the legalities with their scams, right? So this is kind of just a video talking about how ridiculous it is that we've got these people in the crypto space all the time. Like I said, I'm not going to name any names because a lot of these people have really good information in their videos. They really do. But they mislead their audience constantly, just chop and changing every day. Hey, oh, we're going down, guys. We're going down way further. Oh, it's going up. Yeah, we're going to the moon. And then they just chop and change every time. It's like, have an idea of where you think it's going to go. Yes, everyday price movements kind of change things and dictate some thoughts. But if you chop and change every day, you don't have an opinion about crypto. That's the reality of it. You don't have a strong opinion. I don't think you've seen another bull market in your life. You might be grifting. That's just the way it looks to me. So, like we see Ethereum here looking kind of strong right now in the last 24 hours, right? Had a massive push. A lot of these top altcoins are like Cardano making strong pushes to the upside. Anyway, we've talked about this in another video. We're just going to go through a little quick history lesson again to show you how absurd what everyone is kind of saying was in the market. So we have Axie Infinity. We've talked about it before in the channel, right? But I'm going to give this example again. Axie Infinity is one of the best performers of last bull cycle, absolutely no doubt. For the amount you could cash out, there's a lot of liquidity trading volume in it, so you could actually cash out massive profits. So this project, if you got in early, you would have got in about, let's just say 50 cents for simplicity's sake. And let's say you rode it all the way up to $10 here. Now, this looks very similar to what we had in our bull run so far. People got 10, 20x gains in these AI coins. So this was a gaming metaverse type of play. This is very similar. Went up to $10. What did we see after it almost hit $11? Drop. Bang, 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 bang. This looks like nothing in comparison to where it ended up going, right? $150. What phase of the market do you think we're in? I think we're in this phase after the initial run up. Everyone lost hope, blah, blah, blah. And what price did it finally drop to at its lowest point? $3.24, guys. Now, I'm not going to do exact math on the top of my head. That's about a 70% drop. Nothing different than what we've seen in these top kind of coins in our market right now, right? And this happened over a span of, I'd say, about a month or two, right? Maybe even closer to 3 months, really, and we just did nothing. And then bang, the true run started, guys. The one that is making, that one that made history, pretty much. That's what I'm trying to say. And this could be, like I'm saying, I'm not calling anything. This could be exactly what we're going to see in the market now, guys. A lot of people ask me in my Telegram, actually, or just in general, people I talk to, could this be a sucker rally and we go down further? Absolutely, it could be, guys. You can never completely call anything to do with Bitcoin with 100% certainty. However, if we miss these current prices we're at now, these are prices that we can get into now and change our life if this bull market continues. When there's a lot of reasons to be more bullish than ever, and there's more reasons for this market to go crazy than ever before in the past. So the likelihood is there. If you miss these prices now, that could change your whole kind of life-changing gains type of prerogative, right? But if you kind of wait in the wings and we go up and you get in later on, and you go, shit, I missed it, that could cost you everything, right? I understand we could go down further. A lot of coins look like they've bottomed out completely. That's just my professional opinion on it, right? Use that term loosely, but I have been in these markets for a while, made some money, cashed out, all is well, right? So what we will look at here is another run in Illuvium. This was another great coin that performed extremely well in the bull run. We'll just... You know what? I'll show you the full graph. This is what happened with Illuvium last cycle. Let's just say a low of $33. Why not? Went up to over 1.7k. Higher even. So let's just take a look at it back in history. This is what happened as well with Illuvium. Let's pick it at its highest point here. It did reach about $100, right? In that first initial run up. So from down here, $46, yep, $100. We could look at this with more accuracy if we go to TradingView, but this is a lot easier just to follow along simply, right? $100. What did it end up dropping to again? Let's see. Yep, it's 60. Looks like nothing's happening, right? It's just a dead coin. This is essentially a mirror image of what's happening right now. Eventually fell $31. That's the lowest point we've got right here. $30. There you go. Could it go even lower? No. So $30. What retracement is that again, guys? 70%. Before you know it, it went from $30 to 1.8k, which is over 60x, I believe. That's about a 61.5x off the top of my head. What my point is, the chance of missing out on this huge X just because you think this is a sucker's rally could be what costs you this cycle. That's all I'm going to say, guys. I'm not saying it's going to do this right now, but it could. And that's what I don't want to miss out on. After everything's just gone smash, so much fear in the market, right? We could be pumping right now. Let's just briefly go over why I think influencers are wrong. I think they just try and make the crowd happy all the time. Once we're going up and being overly bullish is a very popular narrative to go with, right? I like to be extremely bullish too, not because of the market though. Like, that's just my thought process in general. We've seen history with these 4-year cycles. People don't learn from their mistakes. There's a lot of euphoria that comes in the market no matter what. People start getting greedy, start getting into the narrative coins. Like this time's going to be AI, potentially real world assets, and memes are always there because the newer generation is coming. Memes are just a whole lot of fun. And like Murad's thesis says, if something's kind of like a cult, like I believe Pepe, GigaChad, a couple of other coins are kind of these cults, like AWR, All Will Retire. That's a coin we absolutely love on the channel. These are coins that have absolute cult followings. People actually value these things. That's why they're going to go up, right? So in a complete euphoric market, people are going to be taking the risk on those. So like I said, I think they're people pleasing, going towards the algorithm, because I will tell you guys straight up, if we become into a really bullish market soon and everything starts going crazy, a lot of you aren't going to like me when I say it, but I'm going to call it when I think the top is in and when I think you guys are going to take profit. Because I know for a fact, when I say take profit, everyone's going to go, yo, we're going way higher. We're going way higher. I have been through this before, guys. That experience is invaluable when it comes to crypto, in my opinion. A lot of people that haven't lived to see these kind of things pan out and how they work. Like I said in a previous video, I didn't think the bull market was done because it's just been complete fear. Usually it's over when we're at the full euphoric sentiment. Everyone's going, yeah, we're going way higher. We're going way higher. Start taking your profits. Start taking out. I'm telling you guys right now. Anyway, I'll let you know with more detail when I think that is. I have a lot of signals that haven't gone off at all yet, and I'll let you guys know about that. My second theory of why they're always wrong is because I believe they're trying to always be right. They're afraid of being wrong. When I put information out there or videos out there, I absolutely do not care one bit if I end up being wrong. It's a part of the learning process, but I'm giving you guys perspectives for the bullish and the bearish case scenario. I did not completely ignore the bearish scenario, right? I was saying, well, if we keep going down, it's going to be a bad time. We might have to wait this out for months, but don't forget to continue stacking. Historically, we've talked about this before. So we're going to quickly go over it again. I know this is Bitcoin. This is a little bit different compared to altcoins. In fact, a lot different from altcoins. But historically, when has been a bad time to buy when it goes down, guys? Okay, it went down here. You would have got buy-in prices. Went down here, buy-in prices. Let's just say after this drop, every time Bitcoin has dropped, you would be getting insane buy-in prices if you truly do believe in the long-term prospects, which is why I'm saying, do you have coins you got extreme confidence in or you think you're going to perform extremely well? We'll be talking about some I think are going to do really well very soon here. Never been a bad time to buy. In fact, say you bought down here, we're back up here again. So you can just come to the conclusion that buying Bitcoin or any of these projects in their lows, Ethereum's graph looks extremely similar, so does Solana. Buying at the lows is always a good option if you believe in the long-term prosperity of Bitcoin and crypto in general. So I think failure of being wrong for these people is alarming. Maybe they think this is going to be that cataclysmic crash where everyone loses their money and they can say that they told everyone to be scared and take out money. No, right? They're trying to play it way too smart. You just got to take the market for what it is. Look at the long-term macroeconomic scale and just invest, right? That's simply what it is. We're not fortune tellers. We're here to invest and be a level-headed investor instead of something happens one day and we can completely change our opinion. That's what I'm absolutely sick of in the space. I've seen so much garbage online. people clowning Murad about SPX and Giga. We haven't even seen the cycle play out yet, guys. A lot of people getting super cocky saying he's wrong, he's wrong. But is he? I mean, he's kept his same thesis the whole bull cycle, better than half of the people putting crap on him about his kind of theory, right? His meme coin super cycle thing. I'm not as strongly opinionated about that as him, but I do actually like what he stands for. He says a lot of good points and makes complete sense. But these people on YouTube or whatever they may be posting tweets, chop and changing every day, and it's just like, your opinion is a lot less valuable than Murad's, and you're the one clowning on him saying, oh, everything's just going to go down all the time, and you just act so confident about it, and then we start pumping again and you act like you said nothing wrong. I mean, it's just complete contradiction. And it's very dangerous because people listen to these people and end up losing a lot of money, making the wrong decision time and time again because you're chop and changing. If you just stuck with the one thing, I'm not completely unreasonable. Things happen in the world and our opinions change, but you can't be one of those people that just change every day. It doesn't make sense. That your opinion holds no merit that way. Anyway, let's get into the next part of the video where I will be discussing some coins I believe have extremely good relatively strength in the market today. I'm just going to be talking about it very quickly. We've talked about a lot of these coins in the past, but for some of you guys that potentially are new viewers, we'll just talk about it. So number one is GigaChad, which I believe is probably the strongest meme coin investment you can make, in my opinion, for risk to reward ratio and also potential multipliers, right? I believe Pepe is the best meme coin in terms of cult like following, but you know, the gains aren't really there like they are with GigaChad. I believe Pepe's over a 5-6 bill market cap. Could be lower, could be higher at this point, but from what I remember around there. GigaChad, 200 mil market cap. I think this easily has the potential to do more than 10 bill market cap, which would be a 50x from here, which is insane. It's on Coinbase, it's on Kraken, it's on a lot of tier 1 exchanges, and probably going to get on Binance eventually. Absolute huge discount. Coming back a little bit at the moment. Next is one I've been talking about a lot on the channel recently and within my Telegram group. If you're interested in that, the description's down below. It's free. Taobot, which essentially follows Potenza's price movement very closely, and it is essentially like being invested in Taobot on extreme leverage, right? This is going to go up a lot more than Potenza, but it's also going to be going down a lot more than Potenza, whichever way it seems to go, right? One thing to take note about is this warning here from GoPlus. The contract creator can make changes to the token contract, such as disabling cells, changing fees, minting, all that stuff, right? So usually I completely avoid projects that have this warning because there's absolutely no need. I can just get into another one that I think will perform almost as well without it. But I'm trusting of this project, right? This is completely my own gamble that I'm willing to take. If you guys don't trust that, absolutely do not invest in this at all. I just think it's a really good project, has a lot of good potential. A lot of kind of YouTubers are talking about it as well, so I'll get a lot of exposure. I think it's going to just go parabolic and go stupid. Look at the strength on this graph after we did get belted in the market. Looking absolutely amazing. Has had about a 50% drop to its lows, maybe 60. So it's holding up higher than that Axie Infinity and Illuvium did from last cycle during the crash. So important one to look out there for. Next up is Cookie DAO, which I absolutely love for a couple of different reasons, but I'll be discussing a few here. Cookie DAO, like I said, that same kind of 70% correction here. Looking extremely strong. It did get a Binance listing, and I do believe it's getting a Coinbase listing soon as well. So it's on essentially every exchange. It's sitting at a $76 million market cap, which is very low for the long-term prospects of this. It's a kind of index for AI agents, completely useful. And the market going down did ruin its run that it was on. It was going absolutely crazy here, listed on Binance, so much euphoria. I think it's at a completely backable price now, looking good. Ondo is one for the real world assets kind of narrative. It's a very, very high market cap, but I believe it has the potential to go into the tens and tens of billions in market cap. It looks like a leading player for the real world assets narrative, right? There's a bit of fully diluted value here, so some coins are going to come into circulation. But as far as I know, it's not too bad, that token allocation. Yeah, it's kind of your standard play, so something you could feel safer in. I think it's going to do really well. It's not going to yield you enormous returns, I think, but I think it's going to do really well. Next one we'll be speaking about is Apu Apostasia, which I believe is a great meme coin play for the Ethereum network. It is very similar to Pepe. If you don't know what this frog is, it's like a small, innocent version of Pepe. Market cap is way lower. The team's been doing great things with the marketing. They're on the side of the Udinese kit, which, if you don't know what that is, it's a football team in Italy. So a lot of marketing money is going there, and they're doing extremely good things. So I think this is a great leverage play on Pepe. What I mean by that is, once the money starts coming for Pepe, people are going to be starting to look for the next big thing, and it will probably be Apu, right? Because a lot of that community is familiar with this frog as well. And I think so much money is going to be coming into it. Next up is Alienbase, which is a play we've been speaking about for a while now on the channel. We do like Alienbase here. I think it's a great leading kind of DEX play for the base network. A lot of people have been skeptical about it. That's completely fine. I just completely love this project. This website's great. You got staking, yield farming, everything like that. You can start earning passive income with Alienbase. They have a token generator. The site looks great. It was doing extremely well before we went in with that latest Bitcoin crash, and it has kind of fallen off a cliff. So it's potentially a good entry point. I'm not going to say too much about it. It's up to you guys. Look into Alienbase yourself or watch my video to learn more about it. Next up is HyperGPT, which is kind of a standard AI kind of crypto play. This coin has been around for a long time, so it's kind of earned my trust, and I still do like it. Very backable market cap now. It's very cheap, has a marketable name, has GPT in it. A lot of kind of euphoria that comes into the market. We'll just see HyperGPT and buy it. Sometimes it's that simple in the markets, guys. Next is Catcoin, which is a very speculative play. I do not really trust this too much. Like, I'm not overly bullish on Catcoin. However, if some narrative takes off, like people got rich off Dogecoin last time, it could be Catcoin this time. We did see the potential here in March. God, that was crazy last year. So something very similar could just happen again to that and just send it to the moon, right? It's only a 2.8 million market cap. It's worth the gamble, in my opinion. I think Catcoin just has that potential there. If everyone starts talking about Dogecoin again, maybe the cats pick up again with PopCat, Mog. Like, a lot of these cats have done well this cycle. So, you know, if that's a speculative pick you guys kind of like, it's on a fair bit of exchanges, Gate.io, MEXC. Next up is ChainGPT, which is the main GPT kind of one I like. This recently got listed on Binance back here as well, where it went absolutely crazy. And like I said again, the market went down and kind of ruined its run. So I think it's back at a really backable price if you guys want to look into it. Like I said, it's on Binance, a lot of other exchanges, HTX, all these tier ones, KuCoin. Doing extremely well. Still a relatively low market cap, and like I said with HyperGPT, been here for a very long time, so it's earned my trust here. Unlike a lot of these other AI coins that come out every day and just rug pull. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. If you got any thoughts, let me know in the comments down below. As always, please give the video a like if you enjoyed it, and consider subscribing to see more of my content. If you guys like kind of what I stand for and you like these videos, don't forget to join the free Telegram in the description as always as well. We have a community of like-minded individuals. It's a free Telegram community. You can chat with everyone. We let each other know about coins and everything like that, so it's a good time. I'll see you guys in the next video, and peace.